Near mint condition, the home of collected editions.
That cover's so awesome.
Absolute format is the best way to own this store. Time to empty those wallets and fill those shelves. How's it going, everybody? This is the Uncanny Omar from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions, and I'm with
TikTok Tina.
What are we talking about today, TikTok Tina?
We're looking at these beautiful, beautiful Street Fighter Swimsuit Special collections, and the first one's a reprint. They're gorgeous.
Save your breath. You got a lot to say. We got a lot to say about these books.
They're so gorgeous.
So stay tuned.
Thank you, Udon, for sending us copies of these books. And if you want these now, they're available exclusively at the Udon store, or you'll have to wait until June for other retailers.
That's right. These are available through the Udon shop. One thing to note is the Street Fighter Swimsuit Special over here has been previously released. As a matter of fact, I've done an overview of that, and you're never going to believe this, Tina, but that overview got a lot more views that day than any other of my other views.
Oh no, I believe this.
I don't know why, but this is practically this. However, this has added some pages in there. This is 132 pages. This is 136 pages. But we'll get into the specifics here in a second. One thing that they did change, of course, this came with the golded.
Yeah, I am missing it on the other covers.
They do have it on the Swimsuit Special.
The Swimsuit Special does have that foil, but it's not on her swimsuit.
Correct. Now it's got the same Chun-Li image. It's got Street Fighter Swimsuit Special. However, under the collection, it now has the Roman numeral 1. And that is because we have a collection 2 there with Yuri at the bottom. So you have the Udon logo, Street Fighter Swimsuit Special Collection 1, Collection 2, Chun-Li here, and Yuri there, and then the Capcom logo. And then over here is the original printing, and the new printing, $39.99, still $39.99. And then Collection 2 is $49.99. I want to say that, yeah, they didn't add a 1 over here like they did.
There is something difference between them, though. You've got this picture versus this one. So they did change out one small detail here.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking at Chun-Li, and she's my main. I was looking at Rose over there. Yeah. And equal opportunists, of course. There's ladies, there's dudes, there's all kinds of characters in here. Not just from Street Fighter. I think there's characters from Darkstalkers and Final Fight that join.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't wait to do this with you. We're doing this on the fly, so this is our exact reaction to these books. I will again compare it just to make sure what was added to the collection 1 that wasn't in the original collection. So, we are going to open each book up and take a look at some of the artwork in here. Now, whenever we're looking at swimsuit specials, let me just say, if you're easily offended by the human body, this video may not be for you. But if you like looking at lollipops, this video may be for you. I don't know what to say. All right, Tina, let's go ahead and get this damn video going. Okay, Tina, let's go ahead and get this open. So we do have a new image of Chun-Li there, white end sheets, Street Fighter Swimsuit Collection title page.
Starting out strong.
And, my goodness, okay. So this is a taking back a trip to the 1990s. You remember the Marvel swimsuits? Mm-hmm. Of course, that's the big inspiration for this. And here we go. You have the character and who the artist is. So, okay. Do you know who these characters are?
I know most of these. So I was a fan of Street Fighter. I did play Darkstalkers a little bit more than Street Fighter. And then I did play Mortal Kombat.
Oh, what? Over Street Fighter? Okay.
Over Street Fighter. Oh, that's okay. Vega.
Yeah, it's one of my wife's favorites. Okay. Who was your main on Street Fighter? It looks like an Archie-inspired Maki there.
Usually Vega or Chun-Li.
Chun-Li or Vega, huh?
Yeah.
For me, it was always Chun-Li or Ryu. What about in Darkstalkers?
Felicia. Hands down.
Oh, the cat.
Of course.
The
What
cat.
did you think, Omar?
Of course. Morgan for me.
Morgan.
Some of these are silly, right? Like, there's silly pictures in here. Some of them are straight homages. This is like, for example, after Brian's Still Freeze. And then some of them are just drop dead gorgeous. There's characters here from Final Fight.
Yeah.
There's characters that make cameos in Street Fighter games. We're talking Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 4. Now, I'm curious what the second volume will have. Now, I'm not going to go through every single one of these. I love Rainbow Mika.
I love these art styles. They're so different and unique. There's a taste for everybody in this book.
There are spreads like this. So it's not just splash pages. Now, I'm not sure if they've made... Here, I'm going to skip a bunch so people are surprised when they look at it. I'm not sure if they've made, like, posters of these.
They should.
But some of them they should. There's nothing but dudes here playing volleyball. Beach volleyball, right? And I see some grass. Never mind, it's just volleyball. Backyard volleyball. Whoa, Charlie. Oh my gosh. That soccer ball. Minette right here. And Laura. I love that they're keeping...
That like a Jaws reference?
Yeah, sure, but it's more of the Blanca from... I think it's the costume, the secret costume from Street Fighter 5. I love this stuff right here. Just it reminds me of how much fun it was to play Street Fighter. Ibuki right there.
Just picking out the characters from your childhood and being like, completely different than what I remember.
Arnold Sang, he has such a big history with Udon. He was one of their first artists. Before Udon had their own publishing company, they were a group. Like, they would do pencils and artwork or color for, like,
really?
Marvel Comics. Him and Alvin Lee were the two biggest ones. And then they came a new wave, like people like Omar Dogan and people like Chamba Cruz. And now they've got a whole lot of people. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh my gosh. What was I saying? They got like a new Darkstalker comics that's coming out. They're still working on Street Fighter.
There's some Darkstalker there.
Oh yeah, there's Lilith and Morrigan and Cienko over here. Oh, with her sister.
Yeah.
Mei Ling, which she wears on her forehead, of course. Man, I love this. Oh, what was her name? Tiffany, I think? Let's see.
It'll be
Felicia, Chun-Li, Tiffany. Yeah. So there's characters here from rival schools. That is, of course, a take after Frazetta's Vampirella.
Was that a cover?
Mm-hmm. And then you get some of the process. Now, one thing I wanted to do was actually compare it, because this claims that it's got a few more pages, but I don't think it does. I think it's got the exact same page count. So it looks like it's the same page count, honestly. I will say the big difference, or not the big difference at all, the paper stock seems a little less slicker. It's still glossy paper stock.
But that does affect the colors. I was looking at Vega's, towel, and you could tell the difference in colors.
Just, I mean, vaguely. Like, you can tell just a little bit. It's a little brighter over here. It's a little more darker over here. And I don't even know if that's going to come across on camera. But it looks to be the same page count, honestly. That stops at 131. And then we get this image right here. I love this classic image, by the way. This is from the Super Street Fighter 2. And then you have ads, which is the exact same thing you have here, but the ads are a little bit different. This actually tells you that there's a second collection coming, and then the legendary Capcom artwork. And I believe that's the same. Yeah. So it's the same page count. It's the exact same book, just a different cover and a little bit of a different design. So, Tina, you want this one?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. Let me see. I usually save those for giveaways, but you're my friend. Now, this is volume 2. This is one that has not come out previously. This one is $49.99, but this one has a little more pages. This one has 184 pages. And in here, we are going to see a little more, is what I was told, of... Well, not a little more of the characters. Let me rephrase that. We're going to see a little more of the Capcom games.
You got me excited, Omar.
I got myself excited. Look at them bison right there, of course. So here we go. This is the first time I'm looking at it because I was waiting for you to come by.
Oh, really?
I did. I wanted both of our immediate reactions. There's Adam Warren, who has been making American manga for as long as I have been reading comics, since the 90s. This is John Boy Myers. A lot of these people you're probably familiar with. They went on to do things for DC Comics, for Image, for Marvel. Some of them are actual designers of video games. Chris Anka right here. So there's a lot of names you're going to be familiar with. That's an awesome picture. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Laura.
Blanca. You lucky dog. Okay. Keep it together. Here we go. Is that Dan? I think that's Dan taking a nap right there, if I'm not mistaken. With Maki and Lucia there. Oh, this is Guy and Cody from Final Fight with Rolento in the background.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah.
There's lots of Easter eggs here, especially if you're a fan of Capcom comics, and of course, you appreciate artwork like this. I thought it was a Hot Ryu at first, but then I noticed Ryu back there.
Yeah.
That's what's his name? Rashid. He doesn't have his full costume on.
I mean, there is something for everyone in this.
Bengal, who's been doing a lot of things, being translated over by Magnetic Press.
If you appreciate the art and the content, I think this book is for you.
What do you appreciate? I'm skipping some pages, by the way.
What do I appreciate? I appreciate some good art. And it helps that it's gorgeous, too. The characters are gorgeous. The content's gorgeous. Just the art. Seeing names of the artist with the characters, so it refamiliarizes you if you haven't been part of the community playing Street Fighter, all these past years.
Oh my gosh. Rosa, how did you keep that sentence together? You're such a pro. I was stumbling on my words. I was like, Art Germ, who's been doing a lot of covers for both Marvel and DC, and has been for a long time now. And honestly, all of these are new to me. I haven't of course, I'm not going to flip through the whole book, but I haven't ran across one that is one that I've seen before, besides the cover, of course, from the original Swimsuit collection. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm speechless. I'm just enjoying the view here.
Yeah, me too. So John Boy Meyer, it seems like a couple of artists have come back for some more art on different characters, though. It's an interesting take on Blanca.
Yeah, it's sort of like a strange beast.
Oh, that's Poison. I didn't recognize her at first, but I assume it's her with Andre, or Andor. Was that his name? Yuri?
Kin.
That's this is a reimagining of these characters, huh?
Oh,
Savage
okay,
Land,
got
Laura. Yeah, okay, this is pretty cool. So not necessarily swimsuit, but it's like reimagining these characters.
Sort of a barbarian, Red Sonja take on them.
Yeah, Kuma and Elena there. Oh, is that Karen? Karen, yeah. What are you looking at? I was looking at Karen.
I'm trying to figure out these homages, because obviously they're homaging, popular media, or like this almost looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Sort of like take on the character.
It's Good Witch Rose. This is Cyborg Dan. There's Jeffrey Chamba Cruz, who I was talking about, who actually does a lot of things for Udon nowadays. Did the ongoing Street Fighter comic for a while. The Cyborg Dan reminds me of the hidden characters like Cyborg Akuma. And this is...
Army of the...
No, this is Flash... Okay, Flash Gordon. Take on Flash Gordon.
Right, okay.
But it's Flash Kick because of his move. Right?
Aquaman?
Yeah, probably. That's cute.
That's gonna be Pokemon.
Wow. So we're making these are pretty cool. I like this idea of reimagining the characters in new styles.
Different world or style.
Now, I've seen some of these. These are covers that have been...
Wow. That's gorgeous.
They've been used. Okay. They've been used.
That's you, Omar, right? Thank you. Udon.
I said I hadn't looked at this yet, so I wanted my natural reaction. Wow.
Oh, yeah,
It's cool. Right. So the process. Yes, the process.
It's amazing. The rough sketches and what they come out with in the end. Oh.
It's impressive.
It's amazing.
Very impressive. Process and... Oh, that is beautiful. Wow. And then pick up the first collection, which is also being reprinted. And again, available already through the Udon store and the legendary Capcom artwork. And hopefully we'll see more collections. I'll be honest, as much as I like, obviously, the swimsuit stuff, the stuff that I really enjoyed was stuff like this, like reimagining of the characters in just a different style. That is freaking cool. I like that. That's the kind of things that I like, and trying to figure out who's who and what they're
From
supposed
what media,
to be.
what they're homaging.
There's even Effie with what's the name, Necron in the back. So the books, as I mentioned, are printed in this thick, glossy paper stock, and it is...
And it looks like it's sewn binding, correct?
Correct! Look at you, you're a pro, Tina. You don't even need me. You should have done
Looking
this.
through that eye.
I stumbled on my words a couple times. You were doing fine. You were flying through. But that, as they say...
Is that?
There you go.
If you're interested in purchasing these gorgeous books when they come out for pre-order, check out our sponsors.
If you're in Europe and you're interested in buying these books, definitely check out Walt's Comic Shop in Berlin, Germany. They have the cheapest pre-order prices, flat shipping rate of €12 for all EU countries, emails answered within 24 hours, waltscomicshop.com, and you can use the code nearmintcondition at checkout and get free shipping for all EU countries with your first order over €40. That's Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ding!
CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online home for graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They have excellent shipping and prompt and helpful service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And don't forget that CGN also takes pre-orders. That way you don't miss out on the hottest releases. And they are currently running a special promotion for you Minties. If you're a first-time customer, after receiving your order confirmation email, reply back to that email and let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way. They will then apply a free shipping promotional credit to your next order in the US. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discount, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more. And that was the content, the page count, and build of these books, but more importantly, the content. So, to see if it's something up your alley, or if it's a no thank you. Again, a big thank you to Udon for sending us copies of these books. That's it, everybody. Stay healthy and safe out there. Much love.
And as I say, that is that.
No, God, how do you mess that up every time?
Every time.